Hey, what is up guys, Strike here coming at you with another Marvel Legends figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Spider-Man Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Lizard Wave of Spider-Woman, and I know that they've done a different version of Spider-Woman before, and this is, I think, a more recent version of Spider-Woman. This is yet another character from this wave I'm not very familiar with, but we do get a picture of her on one side and the same picture on the other. On the back, we get her up here with a little mini read-up thing up there about Spider-Woman, the Build-A-Figure Lizard figure, and then all the rest of the figures from the wave. And the bottom of the package is just some text, and we got some Spider-Man logo on the front. So let's go ahead and open this bad girl up. And here we have Spider-Woman out of the packaging now, and I'm pretty sure that I'm correct when I say that this is a more recent version of Spider-Woman. And I was also, not a huge fan of this design, but getting this figure out of the packaging, I'm learning to appreciate it a lot more. I really like her style of gloves here. She does not come with any accessories, but she does have these really cool gloves, although I will say that the hinge being black really does kind of make that look a little ugly, and I'm not a huge fan of that. And then of course she's got the two fingers that are red on each hand. She does have one open hand and one closed fist. Her spider emblem is very unique, and I like that a lot. I think that looks really cool. She's got these orange goggles on, which are removable, and that I would say that this counts as an accessory, but I mean, it's so small and barely noticeable. I didn't even think they were going to come off, but I guess you could have her hold them if you wanted to. I'm not counting it as an accessory necessarily, but once you get the glasses off, she looks gorgeous. This head sculpt is insanely well done. I am liking this a lot. Get the light on there. She just looks so good, and I think like the hair just looks really nice, and you can articulate it side to side pretty well. You can't make her look back too much, but you can get her to look down that far. Going into the articulation now, she does have pin and swivel shoulder, can go up that much. One single jointed elbow, which that's annoying. Pin and swivel on the wrist. She does get 360, well, somewhat 360 rotation on the mid joint. She can look down that much, or crunch forward that much, and then lean back pretty far. She doesn't have any waist articulation on the belt there. Her leg can't go back further than that, and can kick up pretty far forward, I would say. It's pretty far forward. But she does have a double jointed knee, a little bit of red smudge there, a little bit of black smudge there. Her ankle pivot can go down that much forward, and then when going side to side, it kind of does that weird twist thing. So the articulation is pretty standard for a female Marvel Legends figure. Again, I do think that the female figures need better articulation, and this head probably would work really well on a Jessica Jones figure. I don't have the Jessica Jones from the that wave that came out recently, but I do think that this head would, if it fits on, they would make a really good Jessica Jones head. Speaking of which, I need to get into season 2, and that started the other day, so I need to get into watching that. But I do think that this figure looks really nice. The details, again, these little buttons up here, the silver ones, are really cool. The lines, the belt, you can kind of see it has like belt loops sculpted throughout, even though they're painted over, and I'm not sure if there's supposed to be paint on there, but there isn't any for me, so I'm not sure what's going on with the belt there. But she doesn't have a whole lot going on, and if you're a real big fan of the figure, then I definitely think she's worth it. I think the glasses are really cool. You can do all kinds of little things with them, but I feel like they're going to easily get lost if you keep touching them and whatnot. They are a neat little addition to the figure, but now they're loose and they won't stay on. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some size comparisons here. Here's our Spider-Woman Marvel Legends figure next to the Mezco 112 Collective Spider-Man and the Marvel Legends Tech Suit Spider-Man. Here's the Marvel Legends Spider-Woman next to the Marvel Legends Shocker and the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sandman. Here's our Marvel Legends Spider-Woman next to the Marvel Legends Daredevil and the Marvel Legends Walgreens Punisher. Here's our Marvel Legends Spider-Man next to the Marvel Legends Gwenpool and the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Noir. As you can see, I went ahead and took the glasses off simply because I know I'm going to lose them eventually. But here she is, as you can see, I took the glasses off, as I know that probably going to get dropped somewhere if I didn't keep track of them. But this figure is pretty basic. I'm not really sure, other than the face sculpt for me, what else there would have been that would get me to buy it. And I didn't even realize how good the head sculpt was until I took off the glasses, which she is packaged with on, like she's wearing them in the packaging. So I don't know what else would have sold this figure for me other than the Build-A-Figure piece. But anyways, that is going to be it for this review. If you haven't already, check out the other 2 figures that I've reviewed so far and subscribe for the next 4 that are coming soon. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later, taters.